Welcome back to another Black Ops 4 gameplay. My name is Nico, and this is the ICR on whatever this map is called. Forgot. It's the snowy map. Icebreaker. There we go. Got there. We did it. Let's go home, Reddit. No, but yeah, I'm using the ICR on Icebreaker because the ICR is amazing on this map because Grip 1 and 2 makes it a fucking laser beam, and nobody can really contest you because you have, like, almost no flinch, even after being nerfed twice. I'm also using the Blinding Glory variant because it seems like they've actually fixed the Dark Matter not staying on variant weapon issue that I was having before the patch. I saw that some people were having issues with just any camo staying on any weapon, which was surprising, but for me at least, every weapon I've put any camo on has stayed just fine. Also, I forgot that I was using Cosmec Device on this weapon. And the reason I use Cosmec Device on the ICR is because you usually stay pretty far away. You can usually get away with not having to worry about rushing into a bunch of people. The ICR is very, very much suited towards anchoring and holding down a point and picking people off from afar. And not... I don't know what I was doing there. Oh, I think I was looking for a UAV, but I don't know that they had one. I was also waiting to heal. But yeah, ICR is very much an stay in an area, pick people off from afar. They can't contest you over head glitches because your gun is so accurate kind of weapon. And I don't know why people... Like, I saw recently that people were complaining that every gun should get stock. I don't know that that's true. I think the ICR would be even, like, used even more if that was the case, because it's so good at... Like, even right there, I was able to outstrafe them, and they weren't able to do anything. So I don't think the ICR needs more benefits at range, and stock would just mean you'd be able to strafe the shit out of people at range, and they wouldn't be able to keep up with you at all. But yeah, love the ICR, especially with the Grip 2. It's just, it makes it so much better. And I don't think, I kind of like the way Treyarch has balanced attachments on weapons. You can kind of tell what role the weapon is suited for based on the attachments they have given it. Like, it seems that the ICR is very much a weapon that is suited for not rushing and more staying back, letting, like, if you're in a game mode like this, letting your teammates get the tags you collect from the kills you get and that kind of thing. Whereas something like the Vapor and the Maddox, those are for, like, rushing in, killing a lot of people, strafing out, like, out-strafing people, trying to get, like, with the Vapor, you can get good amount of headshots, and you get a really good time to kill with high caliber rapid fire and, like, really just delete somebody. The Maddox just handles kind of like, you can handle it like a SMG, so you can just really get into people's faces and rip them apart before they really know what's going on, and you can reload really quickly and get back into the fight. And then there's a gun like the Rampart, which I think, I don't know, I'm mixed on the Rampart because I like it sometimes, and then other times I don't like it, and it's just a very hit or miss weapon for me. It just, sometimes it melts people, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's super accurate, sometimes it's not. And I don't really, I shouldn't have jumped out there. I should have just waited, but I don't like being patient. Like, it's in a weird spot because it has a lot of recoil, but it doesn't get stock and stuff, so you're not allowed to move around and, like, micro adjust your, like, positioning with it. And it's in a weird, I think the Rampart can maybe use stock or something to give it a little more of an edge. I'm also worried that doing that would cause the Rampart to be fucking busted because of its high cal 2-3 upper body shot kill, like time to kill. Being able to strafe quickly with the Rampart might be way too much for that gun. Like, it might make it way too good. But, you know, I could be wrong. But yeah, I don't know. For the most part, I like the way Treyarch has balanced the weapons with, like, specialties or roles based on the attachments it has. And there aren't any weapons where it's like, clearly this one has way too many attachments and it shouldn't be able to do the things it does. I don't have that feeling when I use most of the weapons. Like, the SOG is very clearly a rusher's, like, get in their face, shoot them really quickly gun, because the only attachments are, like, fast mags, stocks, a suppressor. Like, you could, like, it's all about getting into people's faces and trying to outshoot them by just being too close to them. Whereas something like the Spitfire is also about being in your face, but you're also being hyper aggressive and putting yourself into bad positions because you don't have a suppressor. And then there's also stuff like the GKS, which is terrible, and I don't think it has any position to do anything. And honestly, I don't like the GKS at all. I think it's a bad weapon. Like back when it had a 5-shot kill potential, it was like, oh, you kind of got the best of an ICR, but you know, the mobility of an SMG. But now it just doesn't get that, so it just kind of sucks in my opinion, since they nerfed the 5-shot kill potential on it, because you had to be really close to even get 5 shots to kill on PC, at least on Xbox, PS4 they still have that. But yeah, that's the end of the match. That's the wrong button. That's the KD and all that stuff. 35-5, only 12 confirms. Like I was saying, when I use an ACR, you can tell it's kind of an ACR variant weapon. But when I use the ICR, I try to stick back and hope that my teammates will pick up the tags. Some of them don't, which is terrible, but it's not really a weapon you use to rush in. It's more of a sit back, kill people, and do stuff weapon. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, and I will see you in the next one.